Well, here in Bangalore, we've come across a small project to capture the soot and turn it into art.
So what we have built is we have built a retrofit device that attaches to the exhaust pipe or the chimneys. This device can be attached to practically any exhaust pipe, irrespective of what is the age or what sort of a type of engine you are running, and it captures practically whatever particulate matter gets out of it. Once you capture particulate matter, this is substantially carbon, which is like the basis of everything that exists in the world. At present, we are recycling into inks, which we believe is something that is used by practically everyone on the planet.
Their so-called air ink does have a few restrictions. It will only ever come in black, and at the moment it's not good enough quality to be used in printers. Gravity is giving it to artists who are finding their own uses for it. Painting and screen printing, for example, for use on clothes and bags. If the idea catches on, users would expect to remove the exhaust pipe device, called a Kali ink, literally black ink, as often as every 15 days, depending on how old and dirty their diesel engines were. So that's about 3 or 4 minutes of revving.
Once we reach the scale of, for example, a city-wide installation, we plan to install what we call as carbon banks on multiple locations for it to be dropped either by the people or by our own staff.
Even in the shorter term, the thought is to place these carbon banks in business headquarters and lorry depots, where large numbers of vehicles are centralised anyway. And while the ink may only have limited uses at present, Nikhil insists that it's still better to put the carbon to good use than just to collect it and dump it.
We have millions of tons of garbage being thrown out by households every day, and that is not getting recycled. If we just capture pollution and just leave it as it is, we're just adding to a lot more garbage and much more harmful garbage. Once you bind it into inks, you take away its carcinogen impact because you can't breathe it anymore, and that's make sure that you complete the whole cycle. There are a lot of technologies that have captured pollution in one way or the other. Being catalytic converters or DPFs are all supposed to do that. But if you don't recycle it, you are actually leaving it for the future generations.